Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing our episodes of Person of Interest. This is now episode 5. The last episode finished in the most awkward position ever. Really was not happy about that because without delving too far into the episode, it was the guy who had sexually assaulted and raped the girl's sister years ago, which is what sent her down the path of thinking that she was going to take this guy out, even though she was a doctor herself. And Reese ended the episode face to face with him in that apartment by the beach with the gun on the table and just listening to his excuses as to whether he should let him live or not. And then it ended. I'll say no more about that. If you want to know more, go watch the review of the previous episode, and the fact that I've asked you, is that the last we hear of that, or do we get a resolute to it? But I know what I would have done. Right, that's enough of that. This is episode 5. Let's go find out. Oh, okay. Are you going to hit and run? Yes, you are.
You're trying to determine whether I come here often. Armed with that knowledge, you'll try to figure out where I live.
You're paranoid, Finch.
With good reason.
Yeah.
The next number on your list.
Bus is here.
Okay.
Where's the wife?
She died last year.
Any chance Gates was involved?
Not unless he found a way to give her cancer.
Gates hired her when his wife fell ill.
The kid sure likes her.
She spends a lot of time with him.
Where's his office?
Criminal Court City of New York.
Which may explain why the machine has sent us his social.
But I've identified 6 possible suspects.
Any of them white guys with crew cuts?
You got after his kid.
Finch, what's the son's name again?
Samuel Gates, Jr. Why?
I think we've been following the wrong Sam Gates.
The machine did not send us the wrong number. If it says that Judge Gates is in danger, then he is.
Where is my son?
No cops, no feds. Tell anyone, and he's dead. Keep quiet and you'll hear from us tonight.
Let's figure out how we get your son back.
Who are you?
I'm here to help you.
I have about $300,000 in the bank. If this is about money, I can...
It isn't.
Whatever this is about, I'm gonna find your son.
Okay, Finch. You should have audio on his landline and video of the street outside Gates' house.
I want to save that boy as much as you do, but remember, Mr. Reese, we don't need a judge asking questions about who we are and what we do. I'll figure it out.
Well, figure it out quick. The kidnappers killed the nanny. They must have gotten Gates' alarm code out of her.
You came down from the 51st, right, Fusco?
The Bronx finest.
What brought you here?
I wanted to change the scenery.
Oh, he comes when he's called. Good. Oh, if I could just train you to stop trying to kill me. Is she getting close?
All I know right now is you pissed off real police, my friend. She's not gonna stop till she got you.
Since when are you on board?
Still a missing kid. Hey, whatever else I've done, I'm still a cop. You need some help, you let me know.
Let's go.
You understand?
Round 2. Bye.
I know as Sam Finch. Shahika Prushkov SB9.
What?
Nasty street gang from Eastern Europe. Looks like they just opened up a new branch in New York.
What kind of work does she do?
She was a nanny on the west side.
She's gonna pick this up
talking
quick.
to her clients. So if your guy wasn't the shooter, what was he doing here?
She was just a kid.
Hey, he's alive, okay? As long as they need him, Sam's still alive.
You don't know that. Maybe I should call those officers back and tell them the truth.
No.
I know how to be invisible. The police and the FBI don't. But I'm going after your son regardless.
Are you hurt?
Dad, please, I want to go home.
Sam.
Relax. Your Honor.
Your son is just fine. He's a good boy. But fortunately for you, we don't want your money. We want your help. The people versus Angela Markham.
Oh, okay.
The people are going to lose.
What?
Throw the case, Judge.
Yeah.
Angela Markham walks.
It's a simple hit and run.
The Range Rover?
Now she's become the key to finding your son.
Charged with DWI and vehicular manslaughter. It's just a random accident.
I need to find a way to hurt them.
She could be their intermediary.
What do I do?
Or distributor.
Make it look like you're cooperating.
They have almost no digital footprint. I have yet to find
That's
anything
smart.
that could help us find Gates' son.
You don't look like you're gonna set a record. Want to talk? You must like it in there.
You get a real creepy sense of timing, man.
Ballistics report, detective.
Squat. Your slug's not in the system. But I'm pretty sure the Carter's working your crime scene. Hey, does this dead nanny have anything to do with the missing kid?
Primary's thinking romance gone bad, but those are always so messy. This is too clean.
With the circles on this entrance wound. How many pissed off boyfriends you know go out and buy a silencer?
It's a professional
my
hit.
ass. You kill him, he's a pro.
In the matter of the people versus Angela Markham,
Not guilty.
court is now in session.
You're gonna find her not guilty.
Look, I don't know why they wanted that kid.
You don't know much, do you?
That's how they run it. Work in small teams. Cells.
Small
Who's in your
cells.
cell?
It's 3185 Larimer. It's where I go to get paid.
How did the vehicle look?
There was front-end damage, a red fluid that appeared to be blood.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. How did you know I was here?
It's September again.
Did she tell you? Who is Angela Markham to you anyway? I have to do this right, or the DA can appeal.
Did you dig up anything on Angela?
Going through her contacts and emails, even as we speak. Any progress with the gang?
I got an address from Leon Tursky.
My clients are asking questions.
It's not my problem.
Our whole operation is in jeopardy because you had too many shots.
And unless you know someone who can do what I do, our deal stands.
There you go.
Once you get the charges dropped, I go back to work.
Damn.
Finch. Just found a way to make these guys hurt.
Still all that money.
Someone is making a move against us. I need to know who.
I guess we know why they didn't ask for money.
Is it laundered?
It's more just like it. Could be our bargaining chip to get Sam.
That tech company she works for, they make banking software, the kind that can spot money laundering. If she still has access, she could turn that whole system off with a click of a mouse. Cars, lawyers, safe houses. If we can access those accounts, we'll have more than a bargaining chip.
One more word and you are in contempt. I'll have you charged with misconduct if I have to. Trust me, Miss Ramirez, you have no idea how far I'll go.
Who are you?
Hey, that's PAL data. It's confidential.
Not anymore. We just got hacked.
What?
Considering they called me when your system was compromised, I'd say I'm the guy who just took your job.
He's so good at that.
Get your boss's name.
It's up! Carter, come here. I think I got something. White guy, long hair, pulling off gloves.
I mean,
You got killer.
Or just a guy with cold hands. What makes you so sure Mr. Longhair is our man?
Finch, got a name for you. Yarek Koska. Word is, he's the boss.
SB9's not just laundering their own money. They have hundreds of clients. All criminal themselves, I'm sure. Most of it right here in New York.
That's them. Get a list. The place they're holding Sam will be on it.
I'm sending you an address.
Call 911. Send them here. And tell them about Sam.
We find the defendant not guilty on all charges.
If you want your son back, come alone. No cell, no GPS, no weapons.
Of course, start the policy. Clean up and cover their tracks as soon as they get what they want.
We need to warn him.
Yeah.
I've tried. He won't listen.
I want to see my son. Your Honor.
Stop!
Bastards. They were about to do it.
Your name is Yarek Koska. Your bank account number.
Stalemate.
127-834-0102. Every last dime has been transferred to an offshore account. Do exactly what I say, and you might get it back.
The operation's burnt. Shoot them all.
There, you can get her on something else instead. Try laundering $400 million. You missed the pie. Oh! Excellent.
I don't know exactly what you do or how you're doing it, but I know that if people ever find out, there won't be anything I can do to protect you.
He already knows that.
With your son.
What did he say?
That we don't need to worry. He might even help us someday.
Try the Eggs Benedict, Mr. Reese. I've had them many times.
Enjoyed that. Okay, so that was episode 5, Person of Interest. Not really an episode where we get any sort of background or information on our 2 main characters, or 4 if you class the other 2 detectives, which are starting to become a regular appearance as well. But I was 60, maybe 70% right with that. I do like to guess before it happens to see, one, just whether I'm on the right track, and 2, to see if my brain is working, to be honest. It didn't make sense initially that this woman was just a girlfriend of one of these guys. She had to be someone severely important for them to take that kind of risk. But when we found out what kind of operation they were doing, I thought she might be selling weapons for them or being a distributor, or even someone who makes the point of contact. But money laundering is another big one. The fact that they'd gotten to her somehow because she's the one who oversaw this new software that looks for money laundering, and she can just switch the damn thing off. But at the same time, it's not like she was being coerced. She was more than happy to be making whatever cut she's making from it. So it was a mutual business decision. I just thought it was a bit of a dumb move at the end with them thinking they could just shoot the way out of it. What was the point? Even if they'd have shot the judge and they'd have shot the kid and they'd have shot Reese, you took all your money, you'd be dead before the next day's out from your clients. So I don't quite... That was the only kind of bit of a letdown of the episode, is Reese and Finch had managed to corner you and take away the thing that you were trying to protect. And from others as well, it wasn't just your business here. You have hundreds of other clients who are just as dangerous, probably some even more so than you are. And they'd taken all of that away, and you thought the only way out was to shoot your way out of it? That's the only bit that didn't kind of make sense to me, but it's just wrapping the episode up, so I'll let it go. And the other fact that the prosecutor in the courtroom, who was wondering what the hell was going on with the judge and why he was being so out of character for what looked like a fairly easy open and closed DUI case, that he decides to let her off on it, she probably would have appealed that and took that further until Finch left that file folder of hers showing all of the transactions and all the stuff that she's been doing with money laundering. That will make that woman's career, so I think she may let it go. I just wonder whether he would end up being the judge for her case. Probably not, but anyway, these other two, Roscoe and Carter, he's able to hand him bits of information at the same time as Reese is using him, like when he wanted ballistics on the bullet and everything. But he is in probably the most dangerous situation at the moment, because Reese can look after himself. Finch is where he is the majority of the time. She's just on homicide, and he is having to juggle keeping Reese happy, keeping her happy, but trying to get one up on whatever's going on with cases and how far she is with leads, with what's currently going on, especially if it's something to do with the case they're currently dealing with, and not letting Carter get too close to Reese at the same time. So he's in a kind of middle ground where he's got to pass information both ways and time it correctly so that they are purposely one step behind so Reese and Finch can do what they need to do. It's going to get complicated at some point, I know it is. Anyway, we will be back with episode 6 next. This will be available for you to watch over on Patreon in full length. If you want that, you can just go and check the link in the description as normal. And by all means, post your comments down below. If you enjoy this series and you're not already subscribed, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you for the next episode in a few days' time. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you for the next one.